Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to what is kind of quickly becoming one of my favorite games of Civ ever, I think. It's just been so wild to think that we built Artemis after losing a city while at war. Like, I don't know. I'm loving the progression. We are one turn away from our golden here. Let's unlock a couple more districts. I don't have a general, so that doesn't do anything era score wise. Oh yeah, we ran holy site prayers. That's right. Oh man, the things that we've done in this game. Oh, the things you'll do as Gandhi. Good luck, Debby. Good luck, my friend. Yeah, who are you playing? What's the worry about era score? Just that we've gone over too much. But, oh well. Nobody likes a braggart, Pedro. Okay, so medieval golden age.
Not in peace.
We're going to stick with monumentality here. Although, how quickly can we win a religious game? Going over too much is a common misconception. It doesn't change how much you need for the next golden. That's correct. But there are a lot of things that you do in going over that you can save for the next age. And so going over is bad. Right? I mean, does that make sense? Like if I were to build a +3 holy site now, sure, going over doesn't change my next era, but it's 3 era score that I'm getting now that I can't apply to the next one. So going over is bad. Yeah, and there are a lot of things you can get only once, exactly. I just love our army of elephants. It makes me really happy. Because I don't get another Exodus age, do I? So if I want to go for a super fast religious win, it's got to start now. But common things like general kills or conversion that you would do anyways aren't things to consider. Sure they are. Because the general kill only applies once, and each city can only apply once, right? Next era can still be Exodus. But if we're talking fast religion game, should start now. I think I'm going to stick with monumentality one more era. I don't have Moksha going, right? Like, I don't have Moksha. I don't have the other components to really, like, start getting just mass religious conversion going, and my faith per turn is fairly paltry. So I'd rather take the utility of monumentality here. No, paltry, not poultry. can't go here yet. All right, what do we do now? Stuff isn't that good for us yet. Yeah, catching up on science is a thing. I don't have to be too worried about science, though. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Hajia. You can get a couple crossbows, but I don't feel like I need them. We're in Diplo for a second. It's all industrial civs. This game definitely wants us to go to space, huh? Singapore is an awesome suzerain, actually. 2 production for foreign trade routes. Auckland we can do. Don't need them. Certainly don't need them. So these 2 for sure. We might as well send out as many as possible, and then I can take advantage of Merchant Confederation. But what we should do is go grab an envoy if we can. Let's maybe go to Theology real quick. Grab this envoy, send it out as a double, and then come back. Welcome back, Hot Kettle. What is the opposite of lurking? Engaging? I don't know. That's a good question. What's the opposite of lurk? Just being active? All right, first Congress. We have very little control over this. We've sold our Diplo favor. We have basically no chance of winning these. Sadly. We'll vote for ourselves, though. I don't have Diplo aspirations. Wait a minute. Okay. All the world's a stage. It's just one of those games. It's starting to fall in our favor. Hey, Assassino. Doing well. How are you? I think I can do it. Otherwise, we can just run. Yeah, they've been doing... I think that little issue might be gone now, Geek Trainer. Hopefully. Yeah. Best strats this game. Super duplicatable. Share them with your friends. Build wonders, get profits, and then go to war. Take everybody. This game is changing the meta forever. Found your second city as bait. Let the AI manage it while we build wonders and found a religion. It's a weird one. It's definitely a weird one. Now this could be against us, potentially. Nope. It's against Pedro. You don't see the appeal of a TOA start? Really? I mean, I think having a huge capital is worth something. Oh, they did get my How could you? Oh, because of the road. Oh well, lost a missionary. So now what? Now what? I think I like this theater square. Something like that. You miss being able to build everything from the city center. Once you get used to it, you'll prefer this way. It's way more interesting. Terracotta would be a fun one to build. Stupid encampment is just so actively bad. We've got holy sites and no appeal within the mountains here because this ugly encampment is hurting all of the appeal. We're sieged here, so even though we don't have our religion, I think that attack is okay. Well, of course, districts and wonders taking up tiles massively devalues them. It turns them into not tiles. It turns them into districts, right? Like, so that kind of goes without saying. But I think that the point that I would make to you is that having to think about where those things go adds a layer of enjoyment and strategy into the game that is here's Civ 5. Next turn. Next turn. Next turn. Next turn. right? There's no thinking about, like, it's all just mindless because it's there. Like, so my point would be that level of it is just far superior. Like, of course it makes the tiles worse, and it's a different game. It's not Civ 5, which is a good thing.
We can no more have exact religious.
Hey, Vlad. How you doing, dude? You mean build road, next turn, build road, next turn, build road, next turn, build road? I don't mean to be critical of Civ 5. I'm obviously, like, trying to use humor to make my point. This guy might die if we're not careful. Don't want to lose a Varu. Oh, it's because they're getting attacked by this, too. Let's try to save that one. I mean, Civ 5 was an awesome iteration of Civ, and I'm glad that it continues to evolve into what we now know as Civ 6. Oh, let's send out that envoy. We can switch this out. We can even take this for the production bonus that it'll give us. So 3 production there, 3 production there, 3 production there, and 3 more production there. So just by running that, we improve our faith per turn a lot, but also our production within these cities, which is great. Okay, so now where? I'm sure they know of the military engineering micro and stuff. I'm sure that that's on their radar. I think the city might just go here. It's a grassland hill. I don't really want to found right under the mountain. Another envoy here. I'm never really settling this land, so I don't mind giving it to him, but this trade route is for production purposes. You're going to settle here? Because I would like to prevent you from doing that. Because I'm rude. Oh. So he's making us work for this last little bit.
Without mathematics.
Oh my god. Remember that part where I'm like, I really like being a dick? What? Oh, that's glorious. Oh, that makes me so happy. I just die, right? But I die either way. Okay. The difference there, by the way, was that we brought up our second Varu and got a flanking bonus. So now I just need to convert this city, and we can kind of wrap this thing up. I also need to go and steal that settler, which is awesome. Let's go for the +4. Probably first with that, though.
Wubba lubba dub dub!
Tens of dollars. Gotta go for the day. Good stream.
I love you, Sarge. Thank you, dude. That's so kind of you. Thank you for the $25. Tens of dollars. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for hanging out, buddy. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm sorry that I don't get to acknowledge people the way I used to. Our chat gets busy these days. It gets a little busy out there. I guess I'm looking at appeal here. See, if I get rid of this stone, this is Earth Goddess. Give him a farm, I guess. Bye, Sarge. Have a great day, buddy. I think it's just a different system, Zombie. I should honestly have a better PayPal system set up, frankly. Sure, yeah. Let's open borders. You're great. You got a great dress. Sure, I can absolutely trade strategics now. Really? Okay. I'm a little shocked that I lost that sword. But overall, I think that's what our second unit lost all game. That was a big part of our success. Had we started losing those archers, and we were in a very precarious situation here for a while with tons of AI strength and whatnot. And had we lost more units, again, I think that was only our second one lost all game. We would have been throwing away our production, and I don't think we'd be in the spot where we currently are. So that's a good thing. So, okay. So what's our last? Yeah, I'm thinking about crossbows. Because otherwise, I don't know how I get in here. I guess I just need to send a missionary. Which can be this guy. Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. The double attacks here are going to be brutal. Oops. That was bad. Don't do that. Yeah, maybe come in from the north. Maybe the city just goes here. Nope. think once we convert it, we'll be fine. I mean, if we grabbed a general, we could keep this going. That's crazy, 9 of spades. I don't want to lose. I guess a city here could take some of this. I'll go right here. I like that 4-2 to start with. So does Earth Goddess generally mean little production? How do you work around it with the mines and stuff? Typically lumber mills. I mean, there are definitely going to be situations where, oops, speaking of lumber mills, there are definitely going to be situations where it doesn't work so well for you. But you can improve appeal with districts and sometimes tile improvements. So as long as you're diligent about it and you don't blow up like all of these, you know, if we would have chopped all this out for TOA or something, it would obviously be a different spot. But it doesn't really mean low production. It means delayed production because lumber mills are just as good as mines. But obviously, if you don't have woods, then you're in a weirder spot. There goes Mahabadi. How is Apadana still here? What? I mean, it's going to make my theater square positioning here a little odd. But I think I go after it. What if... You're at turn 120 in with Poland and Apadana is still there? That's crazy. Yeah, that's what I was looking at, is them getting that +4 theater square. And then maybe, like I talked about preserving our productive tiles, but maybe a government plaza there too, just for mass culture. I still don't know what we're doing is the problem. Like, don't really know what we're doing with this game. That might have been mine. Sim, welcome back for 6 months, my friend. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the Prime. How you doing today? It's good to see you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to go right there. A reason not to upgrade the archers, simply money constraints, and I'm not running the policy for it at the moment. I'm also not sure I have to commit the money to do it. Thank you, Atlas. I appreciate that. Now it'll flood. Yeah, I'm thinking I don't need the crossbows to take this last city, in which case I'm going to you know, punt away like $500 or whatever. Anything else over here? Nope. Singapore got the settler? Did they? Oh, I didn't see it. That's funny, though. There went our suzerain.
We're all apprentice. History is the...
Still 40 strength. Yeah, well, they got a settler. We don't necessarily know that it was that one. There could have been multiple settlers at this point. Okay. No, Varu are elephants. So you need ivory. Kidding. They don't. One of the nice things about Varu is that they don't require a strategic resource. But they also don't upgrade it until tanks, which is crazy. So far, we're just rocking Crusade and work ethic, Peppermint. Okay. I could chop something out there. We could do the oh yeah, let's do the turn 100 save. Cool. Just want to get another round of builders in here. That'll be fine. I mean, I already have wonders for theater squares. Like I'm trying to think of Petra like there so that they can get a theater square, but I'm also kind of just fine building it there. Seems okay. Seems okay. If you conquer the AI leading Diplo victory's capital and they still get to the next world congress and get the 20 to 20 points, does the capital conquest prevent him from winning? No, they would win at that point. You don't have to have all your cities to win Diplo. Sim, this is a great place to practice your English. We don't mind at all. Look like a perfectly balanced capital. Delhi's getting up there. It's getting big. Danger Blah. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I guess. It's probably not the best deal. We could shop that around a little bit more. Crossbows! That's not great. He is losing loyalty. That's true.
My man.
Darth Dabs, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. What are your thoughts on Earth Goddess when going for religious victory? I think it's the single best pantheon if you want faith generation in most games. So it's top 2. Like maybe if you're Russia, Dance of the Aurora is slightly better type of a thing, but... Should I put in the wonder policy? Probably. Ever play CPL? Not really. I find that multiplayer is just kind of a totally different game, and most of my audience is sort of built around the single player side of it. So had I started as a multiplayer streamer, I'd probably be in a different spot, but I haven't, so therefore I kind of don't. This is scary. Yeah, I got all the way into my capital here. Or got all the way into their capital. But there's my conversion. I think I have to kind of brute force this now. This will be weird. What's different about CPL? I mean, it's just a totally different game playing against people that have human brains versus playing against AIs. So there's that factor. But also the CPL folks use mods that heavily alter the base game. They heavily alter civs and civ abilities, and it balances it to where they're happy with the game, right? I think that learning that whole system would be really confusing to try to create content for base game and then also like the multiplayer stuff. Be like, oh, well, this is the mod, but in the base game it's this. And like my whole thing as a content creator is you know, being successful at this. And so I find that my my audience, like the broadest appeal that I can get, is doing what I'm doing. But yeah, turn timer 2, like the it's restrictive as far as like talking to chat and answering questions, which are things that I'd like totally pride myself on and like to help people and like to do, you know, like to teach the game, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Let's make some money. Although, do you have a lot? Oh, you do have a lot. I still use standard speed. Is there a multiplayer scene that uses base mechanics? I think you could probably just do pickup games and stuff. But truly, if you want to get involved in multiplayer Civ 6, it's CPL or nothing. Like that is the way to do it. So I don't know, like other than just like kind of, you know, trying to host your own game or get people involved. You're certainly welcome to try to put together games in my Discord. Although I will let you know that the multiplayer section over there has been quiet for some time now. Okay. Survived that. I did not mean to do that. The green is blending in for me. I didn't see the archer there. Wish I could switch that tile. Are there any outrageously overpowered base mechanics? I don't think so anymore. I mean, there are certainly things that are good in the game, but like I think that the balance, specifically as it pertains to like combat and stuff like that, is pretty well balanced. So I don't think there are anymore. I think you could have argued just like, you know, back in the day, cavalry were too powerful. That's just true. They were. You know, but that's been sussed out. That's been taken care of. So, like there were so many exploitable things in the beginning. It was kind of silly. Industrial zones, yeah, range on bombards, and yeah, +1 movement to all units from turn 0 is probably the closest. That's probably true. So. Yeah, archer rushing used to be a thing. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, great general stacking. I mean, there's so many, right? Like chat's coming up with tons. Yeah. My personal, the thing that I exploited the most, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but popularized within the community to some degree, was abusing chop overflow. Basically, you would run a policy like limes, which doubles your production to walls, and then you would wait till you have all but like 2 production left on your walls, and you would chop something, and then that chop would get multiplied by 2, and then you would apply that to like wonders and things that you're trying to build. So what's our plan here? Yep, worked with the naval unit policy, absolutely. Hey, Andu. Japan samurais, they're lackluster for me. The issue with samurais is that you cannot pre-build them. So they're not my favorite unique. So where's this city go? Here? I could dump it here and pretty much eat up all of the rest of this land. We gave up a campus, decent campus there. Yeah, I see these missionaries. That's why I'm not too worried about where we're at. We may not even wind up winning a religious... Oh! I've been wanting this. Okay, so this is the unique promotion tree. So we can get +7 combat strength when flanked, +1 movement, which is great. When defeating an enemy unit, gain faith equal to 50% of that unit's base strength. That's kind of cool. No combat penalty when damaged. That's the whole samurai thing, speaking of that. And then 10 combat strength while suzerain. Wow. I like this unit a lot, actually. Ciao, Salvo. How you doing? I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. Thank you for coming by to say that. I appreciate that a lot. I'm very glad to hear that. Don't die. I'm proud of you for not dying.
There are very honest.
Oh, what did I just do? God dang it. All right, see ya, Raffler. Glad you enjoy it live as well. So, let's get some work done here, yeah? Might lose that Varu because of my promotion shenanigans. But I want to get in there. I might have to take out this encampment, to be honest. Telexis, welcome in. Thank you so much for the brand new Prime sub. I appreciate that. Welcome on into the shop. Thank you, thank you. I don't know what I want now. Oh, maybe Magnus. Come build me a Petra, won't you, Magnus? Hey, Kevin. How's the general doing? It's coming. Slowly. Again, I'm not really sure if we want to just keep the war train going or what. Atusa is my only first-time suzerain. Actually, I'll do it, because I think I'll get credit for this campus once we take it. So we gave them a tile. We give them horses. That's fine. Do I have any campuses? Newton's up? No, I don't think I'll be able to get that. Don't think that's a thing for us. This is a pretty rough appeal and probably never really gets better. So I'm okay making that a mine. Yep, there goes that Varu. As we thought. Oopsies. This is just a Pangea map. Oh, and we are going a little bit long. Really, really hard to put the dagger in Matthias here. He's not making it easy. That crossbow definitely standing in the way, but we do have him converted. So I think with some clever repositioning, we can take down the walls with simply our crossbows. As long as I can avoid that encampment, which means all these guys are going to get shimmied back around, I guess. I was thinking we were going to go in this way, but not really. Yeah. So if you've been watching over on YouTube, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.